आफ्टरनून कोलकाता 91.9 फ्रेंड्स एफएम। मेरा नाम है अनिमेश और मैं आप सभी के लिए इस वक्त बिल्कुल लाइव रिपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ ओबेरॉय ग्रैंड से, जहाँ पर आज मर्दानी मूवी के प्रमोशन के लिए आई हुई हैं नन अदर देन वेरी टैलेंटेड माय फेवरेट एक्ट्रेस रानी मुखर्जी। जी हाँ, चल रहा है यहाँ पर इस वक्त लंच विद मर्दानी यानी कि रानी मुखर्जी। वेल हमारे साथ इस वक्त रानी है, बिल्कुल लाइव बातें होने वाली है फ्रेंड्स एफएम पे। रानी, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है 91.9 फ्रेंड्स एफएम कोलकाता पे। सबसे पहले जानना चाहूंगा एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा, क्या कहना चाहेंगी, व्हाट यू वांट टू से?
Mardani kicking ass, slapping, kicking people, slapping people. I've had too much fun. It was the most fun because I think I've always been that girl. I've always slapped people and I think those boys remember my slaps even today. Yes, and I think every girl should be like that. But honestly, the slapping scene in the film, I had to slap that guy some about 50 times. Because of the amount of shots that were there in the scene. Yeah, that one single guy. And he was signed on in the film, where he was told that, see, there is this scene in the film where you will get real slaps, huh? So if you want to do it, you do, because the slaps will be real, it will not be fabricated. So that guy apparently was my fan. So he said, oh, Rani ka slap khaunga, so whatever. So he agreed to do the role, and then I was slapping him, and I was feeling bad. I was like, oh God, poor thing, he's not done anything wrong, and I have to slap him. Because if somebody does wrong and then you slap, you feel good. But this poor fellow was taking my slap, and his face went red. After a while, I think it went numb. And he was like, नहीं रानी जी, आपके हाथों से थप्पड़ खा रहा हूँ मैं, मजा आ रहा है. I'm like, okay, then take the slap. He said, and then he started giving me some stories about his wife and कि मेरी wife देखेगी और उसको अच्छा लगेगा and all that, some strange things. So I was pretty like, अच्छा ठीक है फिर आप थप्पड़ खाइए, no problem. So I kept slapping him and the scene went and it was a good scene.
क्या बात है। वैसे ये वुमेन ओरिएंटेड मूवी है, आप एक पुलिस ऑफिसर का रोल प्ले कर रही हैं, तो क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रही हैं, व्हाट यू एक्सपेक्टिंग फ्रॉम दिस मूवी?
No, see, I can't say whether they will be accepted or it won't be accepted, but the way people have been reacting to the promos of the film, I'm sure they will, because this kind of reaction, positive reaction for the promos that I've got and received, not only from common people, but from brigadiers, from army officers to cops, and they are also part of our society. So if I'm getting positive feedback from them and their wives who are actually in the line of fire, they are not like us going home and having massive jol bhat and sleeping. They're actually doing something much more than what we are doing today. And we are only in this rut of who's wearing which sari or blouse or color taki chilo. Acha, this heroine wore this thing today. Acha, she wore that same sandal again. Acha, hairstyle has been the same. So we are in that rut. And we are in, acha, this film did 100 crores. Oh, really? Arey, it should have done 150. So we are only living in that. But I think life is much more than these things. And probably Mardani is one reflection of a society which is very in your face. It's very hard hitting. At the same time, it's very inspiring and motivational for a lot of girls.
ओके, जीशू भी नजर आ रहे हैं, आपके अपोजिट जीशू नजर आ रहे हैं, टॉलीवुड के सुपरस्टार जीशू सेनगुप्त, तो उनके बारे में कुछ कहना चाहेंगे? फ्यू वर्ड्स फॉर हिम.
Jishu is wonderful. I think he has a very, very nice personality and a very comfortable vibe he has, you know. And I've not seen many of his films, but I think the work he's done in my film is really, really special. And what I see of his work, I think, and what he's spoken to me, I think he's been part of a lot of relevant films here. And he's done extremely, like, real, I would like to say real kind of films.
रानी, इस मूवी के डायलॉग्स जो है वो काफी हिट हो गए हैं, लोगों को काफी ज्यादा पसंद आ रहे हैं, क्या कहना चाहेंगे डायलॉग के बारे में, कैसे हैं डायलॉग्स? और एक डायलॉग हमारे लिसनर्स के लिए.
I have a lot of favorite dialogues in this film because I think Gopi, who is a writer, he has really researched the crime branch in such a way that everything is very, very real, you know. So there are certain lines which are very commercial as well as very real as well. अपने पापा को मेरा नाम ठीक से बोल, शिवानी शिवाजी रॉय, क्राइम ब्रांच, सीनियर इंस्पेक्टर, यूनिट 3, ओखाड़. उखाड़ जो उखाड़ने का।
আমি ভয় পাচ্ছি इनके डायलॉग सुनकर मुझे भी अब डर लग रहा है। थैंक यू सो मच रानी फ्रेंड्स एफएम को समय देने के लिए, काफी अच्छा लगा आपके साथ बातें करके। आपको गुड लक पूरे फ्रेंड्स एफएम की तरफ से। वेल हमारे साथ थी नन अदर देन वेरी टैलेंटेड एक्ट्रेस रानी मुखर्जी, जिनके साथ हमारी बातें हो रही थी 91.9 फ्रेंड्स एफएम पे। कोलकाता में आई हुई है मर्दानी मूवी के प्रमोशन के लिए और सबसे पहले उनकी बातें हुई है 91.9 फ्रेंड्स एफएम के साथ। अड्डा कहानी टोटल फन।
Friends FM 91.9.